Hi there, Darren Fenley with Vintage King Audio, here with you one more time looking at another Chandler mic pre. This is the Little Devil mic pre for the 500 format. This pre is only available in the 500 format. Great preamp, tons of control. Let's take a look. So we've got a little more control here than on some of the other mic pre's you'll find in the 500 format, starting with your input gain, your feedback and bias control, which we'll talk about in a minute, and your output. And then we've got a few features here on switches and a few push buttons. So let's run down them real quick. Input gain, on most mic pre's fairly straightforward. On this one, you're actually going to use this in conjunction with the feedback and bias control. This control does two things. It operates, first of all, the feedback feature, which feeds the output of the mic pre back onto the input circuit, and then also changes the bias of the amplifier. You're going to find this is similar to the germanium mic pre, but taken a step further. You get a little more reaction out of it. So by controlling where the input is relative to the feedback, you change so much about the mic pre, the way it feels. You can make it really gooey and slow. You can make it kind of fast and dirty. It does a lot. And by changing this, you really change the overall character of the pre. And then to take that even a step further, you can really drive it into crazy distortion and still control the output here. Now, a lot of guys want to take that color and use it on their line input, and here's where the Little Devil really sets itself apart. You've got, obviously, a DI input here, selectable for your instruments, but if you want to take your 2-mix out of your DAW and get some analog color, you can go right into the input on the back, switching here to line, and it reconfigures this unit to run at line level. So you don't have all the gain of a mic pre, but you still have all the color. Other features include high and low impedance, so you can use different mics and still get a proper response. You've got a bright switch, which does exactly what you'd think, gives you a little lift in the high end, and then a roll-off. Because of the adjustment that's available on this pre, you can get a little bit of low-end buildup, so for certain sources, you can cut that mud out of there. Other features you're going to expect on a mic pre are phase and 48-volt phantom power. This mic pre gives you a lot of color out of the box, a lot of different adjustability, and allows you to run your 2-mix back through it for a little bit of color. So if you're an engineer looking for tons of color on the front end and something to spice up your DAW 2-mixes, you're going to want to check out the Little Devil. Put some analog warmth back in that digital signal.